Hey folks! Welcome back to another episode of Military Forces Unleashed. Today, we're diving deep into the pride of Brazil's Navy, the namatlantico, also known as A-140. This isn't just a big ship, it's a statement, a declaration that Brazil is serious about stepping up its naval game. In this video, we'll explore the namatlantico's origins, its tech specs, what makes it stand out, and of course, we'll also take a critical look at its strengths and weaknesses. So, buckle up, grab your coffee, and let's set sail. Let's rewind a bit. The namatlantico started its journey as the HMS Ocean, a helicopter carrier commissioned by the British Royal Navy back in 1998. For almost 2 decades, it served the UK admirably, participating in operations from the Balkans to the Middle East. But by 2018, the Brits decided to retire it. Budget cuts and the arrival of the shiny new HMS Queen Elizabeth made sure of that. Enter Brazil, which snagged this steel giant for a cool $84 million. Not a bad deal when you consider the alternative, spending billions and years building a new one from scratch. Brazil officially commissioned it as the namatlantico in 2018, marking a significant upgrade for its naval capabilities. Fun fact, the NAM stands for Navio Aerodromo Multiproposito, which is a fancy way of saying multi-purpose aircraft ship. It's like Brazil bought a second-hand Ferrari and gave it a new paint job and some custom rims. Let's talk specs, because this isn't your run-of-the-mill ship. At 203 meters long and displacing 21,000 tons, the namatlantico is a floating city. It can carry up to 18 helicopters, including the mighty AH-11B Super Lynx and the UH-15 Super Cougar. These aren't just for show. They're armed to the teeth with torpedoes, machine guns, and anti-ship missiles. On board, the ship can house up to 800 troops, complete with tanks, armored vehicles, and enough supplies to keep them fed, fueled, and ready for action. The flight deck has 5 landing spots for simultaneous helicopter operations, making it a powerhouse for amphibious assaults, humanitarian missions, and disaster relief. Now about its defensive capabilities, the Atlantico is equipped with 4 30mm DS-30 Mini Mk2 cannons and 2 Phalanx CIWS systems. Not bad, but it's not exactly a fortress either. More on that later. Here's where things get interesting. The namatlantico isn't a spring chicken, but it's had a facelift since joining the Brazilian Navy. The ship underwent upgrades to its radar and communication systems, making it more compatible with Brazil's existing fleet. The Artisan 3D radar, for instance, can track over 900 targets simultaneously. Imagine keeping an eye on an entire swarm of drones or a flotilla of enemy ships. This radar can do that while sipping its coffee. Another cool feature is its versatility. The ship can switch roles faster than an actor in a one-man play. One day it's a helicopter carrier. The next, it's a humanitarian relief hub. It's the Swiss Army knife of naval ships. However, there's a catch. Its engines are a bit vintage. It's like putting a classic car engine into a modern race car. It'll get you there, but don't expect to win any speed races. Since joining the fleet, the namatlantico has participated in numerous exercises, showing off its amphibious assault and humanitarian capabilities. In 2021, it played a key role in Operation Poseidon, a multinational exercise that demonstrated Brazil's ability to project power beyond its shores. It's also been instrumental in disaster relief missions, like delivering aid to communities hit by floods. This dual role, as a combat platform and a humanitarian asset, is what makes the Atlantico so valuable. But let's not overhype it. While it's a great tool for regional dominance, it's not exactly striking fear into the hearts of global superpowers. The Atlantico is more like the reliable middleweight boxer who's great in his league, but wouldn't last long against the heavyweights. All right, time for some real talk. The namatlantico is an impressive ship, but it's not without its flaws. On the plus side, it's a massive upgrade for the Brazilian Navy, providing capabilities that were previously out of reach. It's versatile, relatively cost-effective, and a symbol of Brazil's growing ambitions on the world stage. But it's not all smooth sailing. The ship's age means higher maintenance costs and the constant risk of mechanical issues. Its defensive systems, while adequate, aren't cutting edge. In a high-intensity conflict, it would need a robust escort to stay afloat. Then, there's the question of whether Brazil's budget can sustain such a high-maintenance asset. It's like buying a luxury car when you're on a tight budget. It'll look great in your driveway, but keeping it running might bankrupt you. So, what's the verdict? The namatlantico is a game-changer for Brazil's Navy, no doubt about it. It's a symbol of ambition, capability, and regional dominance. But it's also a reminder that even the most impressive assets come with challenges. As Brazil navigates its role on the global stage, the Atlântico will be a key player, but it's not the ultimate solution to all of Brazil's naval needs. And that's where you come in. What do you think about the namatlantico? Is it a smart investment or a financial black hole? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Military Forces Unleashed for more no-nonsense takes on military tech. Until next time, stay sharp and keep questioning the status quo. Thanks for sticking around, folks. Your support keeps this channel afloat, pun totally intended. Whether you're here for the tech, the analysis, or just my questionable jokes, I appreciate every single one of you. See you in the next video.